So we back again, man. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos and all that good stuff. I'm here with my van again. It's broken. So as most of you know, I have a bag CM 2012, 20-inch wheels, all that good stuff. There's always something wrong. Look, this is popping out again, but that's not why I'm here. So right now I can't air the car up. Is my problem. I'll just show you. Come on. So, normally, when I hop in this thing, I start it, you hear the AccuAir, all the compressors and things come on, right? I think it's a relay, because, I'll just show you. Ready? So, push start. You see it light up. Okay. Now, in a normal instance, here, let me turn the radio down for it even come on. In a normal instance, right, probably like within 30 seconds to a minute or so, under me, the tank, which is under the car, which is a great idea, but a terrible idea at the same time. I'll explain to that in a minute. Once that usually recognizes that there's no air in the tank, you'll hear the compressors come on, which my compressors are hidden under the front bumper. Now, I hid everything under the front bumper, as you'll probably see in some other videos. I hid the compressors under there for the simple fact that I wanted space in my trunk, right? As you know, I took this thing on a road trip, and I have my top box on for luggage, and I use the back well, which is the area where the hatch is, for more storage. So the tank is under the car where my fifth wheel would be. I keep the fifth wheel inside the car when I go on road trips. Everything else is tucked in the engine bay or behind the bumper. Problem is when it breaks. That's the problem. So that brings me back to my next thing. How am I gonna get this thing up in the air? Well, there's a couple ways. The first way I'm gonna try is to get this bumper off halfway, because it's halfway on the ground, which I'll show you right now. As you can see, my compressor's still not on, but my car is like on the ground, right? So I can't get to those screws under. The wheels will turn though, even though I barely have any space right here. And it still should turn here, it'll just rub, you know what I mean? But whatever, it can rub. It'll still roll backwards a little bit. So I think I'm gonna move it back and then just try to get under there as best as I can. Or I might just pull everything off the corners and across the top of the hood and just pull it forward. See if that'll give me access. So in the meantime, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'll probably document it a little bit, just kind of show you what I'm working with. I'm gonna take the bumper off without holding the phone though, because that's not gonna work for me. I'll take everything off as best as I can, and I'll just explain what I did. And I think I got some wire in my car, some extra wire that I keep. Push up. So I have some extra wire that I keep. What I'll probably do is try to jump that relay by putting a wire to both sides or running a wire all the way back to the battery. Hopefully it'll jump start it and turn the compressor on. Compressor will fill the tank. Once the tank is full, I can at least air it up one good time. That'll allow me to get it over to the shop so I can work on it. So wish me luck, y'all, because I need it. I miss driving my car. And there's a car show this weekend. Or me. It's bad timing, but good timing. I'll tell you what. This is my last thing I'm gonna say before I go show you what I'm doing. If you think about it, my car is stuck at home, which is a good thing, right? Normally, I could have been stuck anywhere, right? I could have been stuck riding around the city. I could have been stuck on a road trip somewhere, like somewhere in between. So I'd rather it be stuck in my own personal driveway. So I'm not complaining at all. Issues are gonna happen, even if I didn't have AccuAir. Car is a car, right? Don't matter how much you pay for it, something's always gonna happen. Maintenance always happens too, so I guess I should have seen this one coming, because it would act up here and there. It wouldn't want to turn on or be delayed. So I think that's something that's been getting ready to happen for a minute. I'm just glad it happened while I was at the house, so I'm thankful. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. So what I had been doing in the past is turning my system off like that, give it like maybe 30 minutes, and then pop it back on, which you can hear. If you look down in the corner, and I know my engine's loud, but if you look down here in the corner, you'll see my AccuAir VU4, right? That's where the air comes in and out and then distributes to each individual bag. That's that noise, you hear that psst noise, right? Because it's working. That means my ECU is working, so I know it's not that. However, it's not turning on still. If you look in between here, barely, you'll see my wiring. And if I'm not mistaken, all the way on that side, this is my horn, but all the way down that way, that's where my actuator is. My relay, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna move my relay higher, like one of my buddies did up here, where I can get to it. The way if I had an issue, I could jump it, which I should have did, but I didn't. If anything, I'll run a wire from over here all the way over here to my battery, and hopefully it'll turn on. I guess. Y'all, so I have an issue. My grill is broken, partially, right? Not all the clips exist like they're supposed to, and they don't fit well. I think it might be a blessing though. I just took this thing off by just pulling at it. I'm gonna show you over here real quick. So here's my grill. Normally that fits right here, right? Kind of scratched it, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna repaint this all anyway from the road trip. Look how bad it is. Back to what I was doing. So look, my relay's right there. That is awesome. That is a blessing in disguise that I wasn't even thinking about. So, hopefully I can jump it from here. Man, that's good to know. I was gonna replace all this, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like it is. And hopefully I can reach it there. If that's the problem, right, this is the relay, so here's your power, and it's supposed to turn on. So if that is the case, which I'm assuming it is, this is the problem. What I'm gonna do is replace this here with a brand new one, and that'll be set. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers. Oh my God, y'all! I'm so happy. Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to hold this camera. So here's my wire, and I literally just put the battery here, right? And I ran that cord all the way over here to my relay. That first one right there is where I ran it to, and it cut right on. So my relay is my problem, which I figured because I believe it's an 80 amp, and I think it's actually not enough power because I'm running two compressors over here in the corner. My compressors are actually hidden. I don't know if you can see that little silver thing on the top right there, that little cylinder. That's my compressor. There's one there and there's one under. I believe this one's underpowered, and that is my issue. Whew. So luckily I wasn't stuck anywhere. Thank God I wasn't like on the road. Like I said, I took a road trip to Detroit and back, and thank God I wasn't stuck at like a car meet or a show or something like that. Although I know I would have had some friends while I was actually up in the city. But man, I can only imagine being stuck like on the road, you know what I mean, in North Carolina, Tennessee, or somewhere else random on my way through and not know anybody to call. That would have been even worse. So we straight. Let me see if I can hold the camera and just show you that it actually works real quick. All right, so we're gonna put one here. And all I did was tap it right here like this. All right, I don't know if I'm wedging it good because I'm not touching it, but yes, I'm not wedging it good. Let me see if I can do both. All right, so ready? See, that's it. That's my problem. I'm also gonna upgrade my battery. I think this one's getting old, but that wasn't my main problem. This one's only 3 years old. You see the 20 on there? That's your year. So mine's only 3 years old for that battery. So the battery's probably decent. And I used to think it was my battery, but it looks like it's my relay. I'm gonna try to get one of those today. Wish me luck. Thank God it's something not too bad. So I'm gonna air this thing up all the way, or not all the way, at least enough where I can drive it. And I may or may not do the repair here at the house. Probably gonna just do it where I can get it on the lift, because I want to be able to take this front bumper off comfortably, remove everything, and get to that direct. Although I might be able to reach it like I don't know. I want to have more space, so I'll probably do it later. But at least I know what it is. I just got to get the part, and then maybe tomorrow or Friday I'll fix it, because there's a car meet on Saturday. I want to go show off my bag van, because why do it if you can't show it off? Hopefully y'all like this video, man. You know, little tips and tricks and things that I'm learning along the way. Like I said, I had no knowledge of airride. Just a couple of good friends, my friend Chris, and some of my other buddies who just kind of helped me out as I would message them, like my buddy Ken or whoever. And just figuring it out on my own, man. Looking up stuff on my own. It's not as hard as you think it is. It's pretty much coilovers with a bag over the top and the wiring. If you've done a system, you can do one of these, I promise. If you put in an amp with some speakers, you can do this. It's not too bad. You just gotta know how to wire it and where to put it. That's probably the hardest part. So, we'll see you on the next video, y'all. Thank God. Next video, I'll show you how to replace that, though. For sure, for sure. All right? Woo! Just like that, y'all. She's up. Thank you, guys. Alright, y'all. I don't know if I ever finished this series, but there's the old relay. And you can see the terminals were loose. These were loose. These still are corroded. So now, my new one. I also have a second one that I bought, because I have two compressors under there. So what I'm going to end up doing is redoing the wiring, and I'm going to add a second one, like something like this, right? So I'll have one relay for each. That's the goal. I ain't doing it today because I'm tired. Yep, better. And now look how nice and smooth. So much better. I think it deserves a car wash today, just for cooperating. Yeah. Like, subscribe, follow. You know, you can do that too. Oh man, I gotta change that. It's an X9. Anyway, you know what to do. I'll see y'all in the next video.